Meanwhile, here at home, the community of Lytton, British Columbia, no stranger to dangerous heat waves, is now once again under threat, nearly 5 years after a devastating wildfire destroyed the village. Evacuation orders are now in effect just east of the community, and areas inside Lytton, as well as Lytton First Nation, have been put on alert. CBC's Mark Harksall is looking into the details of that story for us. So let's talk about the fire and how close it is to the actual community.
Very close, according to fire officials in BC, Natasha. As of their update Friday night, they were saying it was within 3 kilometers south of the village. So right there, a lot of reason to be concerned. They say it is getting close to the highway, it is getting close to structures. That means there is potential for damage. What you're looking at here is a map of the various evacuation orders and alerts. Evacuation orders in the red. Those are the properties where people have been told you must get out immediately and stay out until we tell you to come back. That is affecting just under 50 properties at this point. In the orange, those are evacuation alerts. Those are people who have been warned that you must be ready to leave at a moment's notice if authorities come around and tell you that it is unsafe for you to be at your home. Those are the people that are sort of waiting with bated breath to see if they could stick around or will have to go. This is a particularly large fire. It grew to at least a couple hundred hectares within a very short amount of time, and it is listed as out of control, which means there's no perimeter, which means it could grow. And the dry, hot conditions there are only affecting that. As we hear from Shay Stearns with the BC Wildfire Service, they're affecting them in a negative light, meaning giving them further room to grow.
Hot and dry conditions have been present throughout the day and throughout the past couple of days, so it has made fuels highly susceptible to ignition. So we are expecting additional growth on that size as well. Right now, we do have multiple BC Wildfire Service crews that are responding, as well as the Lytton Fire and Rescue, and there is aerial resources that are also assisting them.
Now, a 116-kilometer stretch of Highway 1 is closed through the region in response to this, and the Wildfire Service says they believe this fire was caused by human activity, although they don't know exactly what type.
You know, Mark, I mentioned off the top that Lytton has had its fair share of weather-related grief. You know, they've dealt with incredibly high temperatures in the past. They had a wildfire 5 years ago that leveled the community. Yeah. And here we go, maybe again. How are they coping?
They're trying their best, not forgetting what happened to them 5 years ago. As of June 30th, it'll be 5 years. And talk about hot temperatures. That fire sparked by temperature just under 50 degrees Celsius. 90% of the village destroyed. 2 people lost their lives. And the rebuilding process is still ongoing, although it's been very difficult. It's been mired in what people are calling a lack of financial viability and transparency. Many homeowners finding themselves wrangling with insurance companies, and they're also looking at having a hard time paying for those recovery efforts, despite the fact that upper levels of government have pledged money to do that. They don't have a large tax base. There's only just over 200 people, according to the census, who live in Lytton. This is very expensive work, and going forward, paying for some of the facilities that they're expecting to build is going to be a difficult thing for them to do. Now you've got another wildfire right on the border of the town. It is very difficult for them to deal with right now.
We'll keep an eye on it. Thanks so much, Mark.
Thank you.